making Pirates 2, first, and then, I don't know, then it was like 2010, I remember we're at dinner and he slides me this picture of himself made up as Tonto with the bird on his head and everything. And
You'd already gone through the whole...
He put himself in the works and it was like, it's time. You know, it was one of those, like, some kind of mission.
Yeah,
you know?
we had dinner. While I was doing the Rum Diary, my brilliant makeup artist Joel Harlow, I called him up and said, let's take this weekend and come up with Tonto. Let's find Tonto. And then Peter Mountain, another friend, who's a photographer, great photographer, took these photographs and we did it in like a couple of hours, you know.
And it was
I just took those to Bruckheimer and I took those to Gore and said.
And it was based on a painting, right?
Yeah, I'd seen a painting and there was a kind of a, you know, the painting tricked me in a way, you know, because there's this face, you know, this warrior and a bird flying behind him, but my first impression was, seems like the bird is either on his head or should be. And I thought, oh yeah, it's got to be on his head, and that sort of started.
And the very
off,
sacred.
Yeah, the raven, the crow is a very sacred animal within the.
So then we had to come up with a story.
So you had a costume?
We had the character. He had the guy, and you know, you've got Johnny Depp as Tonto, and you're telling the Lone Ranger's story, and it just became apparent that that would be incredibly miscast if we did it the old-fashioned way. And so the idea was like, how do you make Tonto relevant? You know, beyond putting him in more scenes and taking it and having reverence for the Native American, I think telling the story from Tonto's point of view is sort of, you know, reinventing this thing. You know, was fundamentally that was the kind of key to say, okay, now we can take off.